Hello everybody. This video aims to present alternative way to monitor studer photovoltaic devices. This alternative is very efficient in introducing a way to monitor a multi-site simultaneously where we have faced a problem with monitoring our telecom sites simultaneously. For example, if we go to Studer portal, we find that you have to delve into each site to monitor it. And since our connectivity is based on GSM, we face difficulty in monitoring over 500 telecom sites. For example, suppose that I want to change a parameter. I have to go to this site ID, for example, and I have to scroll down, for example, to the value track settings. Okay, and so on and so on. So if I want to change this parameter for say 500 sites, it will cost me a lot of time. So we have begin to think solutions to this. We have to think of solutions to allow us to monitor our sites simultaneously. So we have developed a web portal, a dashboard. This dashboard, I'm gonna log in into my dashboard. Okay, this dashboard connects to every site. For example, this column in this table, in the first column, it shows me the status of our PTS or Base Transceiver Station, our telecom site. The second column gives me the name and the address. Here, the address is in Arabic. Third column shows me the battery voltage. Second, show me the SOC or the state of charge of the batteries. And the fifth column shows me the battery temperature. And the sixth column shows me how much PV power have been generated today. And the seventh column shows me the battery charging current. And the last column shows me the total production since the beginning of the installation. This refresh button, when I press it, it will load and give me the current values for each of these parameters. Okay, now the battery voltage is 26.86 volt, state of charge is 100%, battery temperature is 25 over 25 degrees. We'll give it a color in yellow, and the total production for the day is 6.5 kilowatt hour. Now, as you can see, we can scroll down to see at a glance if there is a problem in one side. So this dashboard have allowed us to simultaneously monitor all of our telecom sites. Now, as you can see here in the banner above, well, these colors indicates the status of each of the sites. For example, I have a total of 126 installations, solar installations in our telecom sites. This means that 126 telecom sites running on solar, out of which there is 27 are stable and we have put a criteria for the stability. For example, the temperature is below 25 degrees and the battery voltage is above 24 volts and so on. Here I can see that there exist 44 sites or PV installations are in warning states, and if I click here, here are the sites that are in warning state, and the warning here because the SOC is below 60%, as you can see, and the temperature here also is above 25 degrees. Now here are the number of sites. There exist 40 sites in critical states, and when I click these sites I found that these, for example, the first two sites have exceeded 30 degrees temperature, which is very critical, and this site voltage is far below 24 volt DC, which is critical. Now the point I want to demonstrate here is that this portal allows us to simultaneously and at a glance monitor and control our website, our solar installations. This is not so easy done with a studio portal where you have to go to each site and monitor it alone separately. Okay, here also we can see the PV installations on a map. Here is our PV installations, and on a map I can see the status of each telecom sites. For example, the PV installation in this site is in red. There is a problem, and if we visit this site, search for this site, we can see the reason of this problem. In green, they are in a good status. In yellow, they are in warning, which is not very critical. In black, these are disconnected sites. For example, these sites cannot be connected, or there is a connectivity problem with these sites. We cannot monitor them unless this connectivity issue is solved, and we suffer this connectivity problem that Studer, XCOM, and GSM sometimes lose connectivity and do not connect back, do not make an automatic connection again. This is a very serious problem that we have faced with Studer equipment. Okay, here how we add installations. For example, if we click on add installations, it will ask for site ID and what is the installation name. Site ID, this site ID can be brought from Studer here from the installation. This is the site ID. If you put the site ID here and name the installation, name the site, and select the governorate, the city, the address, all this general information is filled, and when clicking submit, automatically the site will be added to the list of sites to be monitored and controlled here. Okay, very importantly, I want to show this set parameters. We have defined a set of parameters which are very important for us. For example, we have set the nominal capacity if we want to change the batteries on the telecom site and the capacity have been reduced or increased. Now I need to change the nominal capacity, the charging efficiency factor, Pecker's exponent, auxiliary one start time, end time, because we have programmed auxiliary 1 to trigger at a specific time, and auxiliary 2 have been programmed to trigger or give a contact on the battery state of charge. For example, if battery state of charge decreased below a certain level, it will trigger the generator to start. This auxiliary 2 will be deactivated if the charging ceiling reaches a predefined value. For example, if I want to change a set parameter, say charging ceiling, for a number of sites, I hit the sites which I want to change. When the auxiliary 2 is deactivated, I put a value to this ceiling. The point I want to demonstrate is this facilitated changing parameters in multi-sites simultaneously. I don't have to go to each site in Studio Portal to change the parameter. Here I can select all the sites, change the parameters, and it's done. It's very easy. Now these are reports. You can generate reports, for example, how much kilowatt hour have the sites from the beginning of time have generated. Okay, this is a brief description of our dashboard, which facilitate the monitoring and control of our sites become very easy and all in a single dashboard. Thank you very much.